Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of comments like this on this one particular video, and I was going to just ignore them and like not respond at all, but this one stood out to me a little bit more than any of the other ones. I don't understand why it's such a hard concept to grasp, but just because you had a certain experience in your childhood doesn't mean that everyone else shared that same experience. For me, I was born in California. I grew up for a little bit in California, basically spent all of elementary school in California. So when I hit middle school, basically, I moved to Georgia, Clayton County, Georgia, which is basically like Atlanta, Georgia. It's the South. So when I moved down here, for one, I had a Valley girl accent. So everyone thought that, oh, I wanted to be white because I talked like a white girl. And then I was coming from a school where we had to wear like uniform store uniform clothes, like the plaid, like true uniform clothes. So when I moved here, we did have uniform, but it was more so like if you wear a white button down from Forever 21, like that's fine as long as it's a white button down shirt, or khaki pants from Charlotte Russe as long as they're khaki pants. Like it was just a bit of a different vibe. So I was accused of wanting to be white because I was still wearing my real uniform clothes, like button downs from the uniform store, like all of that. I was accused of wanting to be white and preppy and act like I was at a private school, like just stupid, typical middle school kid type stuff. So I, being a kid who couldn't control like the way I spoke or where my parents shopped for my clothes, I was like, okay, let me not make it worse and have these people think, oh, I want to be white, I'm stuck up, by wearing a bunch of pink, which they also accused me of, like, oh, I bet your favorite color is pink, and I bet that you just like playing dress up in the mirror like a white girl. So like I said, I couldn't control where my parents bought my clothes from, couldn't control the way that I spoke. So I said, okay, let me just like not wear pink. Let me, let me just like not wear pearls and be all super girly. Like, let me just be chill like they are, kind of mimic their personalities, mimic the way that they dress, which was, as you guys saw in the video, like Aeropostale, just t-shirts, basic jeans, like just very understated clothes. And with that being said, like, my point is, I think it's great that you didn't have the same experience that I did. Like, I'm super happy that you were able to dress the way that you wanted to and have always been able to dress the way that you want and be the person that you want to be and all of that stuff. But just because that was your experience does not mean that that was everybody else's, because that absolutely, like 1000%, was not my experience growing up. And I think we need to stop invalidating other people's experiences just because we didn't have the same one. Like, let's be a little bit more open-minded.